Hello everyone, thank you for joining my live this evening. I'm going to be making a Efo Riro vegetable soup using kale and spinach. So this is the goat's meat I'll be using. It's actually quite dirty and I have to wash out all the blood. So this is me trying to get rid of the dirt. Yeah, look at that. We can't use this for the goat meat. Thank you for joining. I'm making a Efo Riro vegetable soup and I'll be using goat cubes. Yes, it looks a lot better. It was quite dirty when we started. Like it had a lot of red and blood and look at that. So trying to get rid of all the dirt so that we can have the meat ready to be used for the vegetable. Okay. Hi, thank you for joining. I'm washing the goat meat we'll be using for the vegetable. Okay. It still looks the water. There's still room for more cleaning. That's what I'm trying to do. Some of that meat is trying to escape. No way. Let's get everything out. Hi, thank you for joining. I'm making vegetable soup this evening, and that's the goat meat we're going to be using. I'm trying to wash this goat's meat and get rid of all the blood so that it can be edible. So that's the goat meat we're using. Okay, kind of looks a lot better. Okay, just gonna remove all of this out. Okay, that's the pots we will be using. Just rinsing it one more time. Okay, so that's the meat there. Just gonna rinse out the pots. So the goat meat looks quite clean now. Look at that. After all the rinsing we did. Okay. That's a lot of fat. So I like to use goat's meat for my vegetable because there's this flavor or yeah that goat meat brings to food that I particularly enjoy. So it's not uncommon for me to use goat meat when I'm making swallow. But let's just try and make it very clean. Okay. Yes. So this is that's the goat meat. Just gonna add some onions. Okay. And then I'm gonna be spicing that. Okay. Thank you for joining my live this evening. I'm making vegetable soup. I'm gonna be using kale and spinach to make the soup. So let me just rinse out the onion. Okay, so that's the goat meat we are using for our vegetable. I'm going to be seasoning that with some seasoning, but I'm starting off with the onion. Just, it looks quite dirty, so I'm just trying to clean that out so that we can cube it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining my live stream this evening. So I'm adding onions to the goat meat. I'll also be adding some roasted turkey, some dried catfish, and pomo to this vegetable. So if you like to learn how to make vegetable, feel free to follow me on this live and try this out. Okay, it's actually very easy to make. So I've added the onions. Okay. And I'm going to be adding some salt. Adding some salt. I'll be adding some garlic and ginger powder. I would also be adding some onion powder. You know me, I like onions. It's really never too much. And some bouillon cubes. Oh, home cooked meals, you joined. Thank you so very much. I wasn't expecting you to join. When I saw that you didn't go live, I was going to actually check on you later. Hope you are good. How are you? I was wondering why you didn't go live today. Hope everything is fine. Okay, it's morning now at your place. Hi. Hi, thank you for joining. Thank you. So, I'm going to be adding water. I don't need a lot of water actually. So the bouillon cubes is going to melt into the as the meat is boiling. So now let's just move this to the stove so that we can so just moving that over now. Okay, yeah, okay, so let's turn that on. Okay, I saw this. So we're going to cover and allow that to cook. Okay, so while that's cooking, we're going to clean up the sink and then clean out the fish we're going to be using. So this is the dried fish we're using. So I soaked this in hot water. So I'm just going to be washing it out. So the fish also has its own flavor to the vegetable. That's why I'll be adding it. Oh, Starly, hey, you should be very tired though. You love what you're seeing. My sister, if you know how tired I am, eh? If you know how tired I am, eh? I commend your energy. Oh. Thank you. I'm good. Okay, good night to home cooked meals, eh? Is that you saying good night? Or Starly cooks? I'm trying to peel the fish. At the same time, trying to read your charts. Okay. Okay, Starly, good night. It's late, I know. That's 9:25 at your hand, and you've had a very busy day. You were on a you were on a marathon. Good night. Our energy, eh? Honestly, I can't even imagine how exhausted she is. So guys, this is dried catfish. I soaked it in warm water once when I got back from work to prepare for this live. So I'm trying to clean it out, remove all the edge, remove the part that is not edible. Okay, we'll be using it for a vegetable. So once I'm done cleaning the fish, the next thing will be to the pepper. We'll blend the pepper we'll be using. Typically, it doesn't take so long to make vegetable once you mentally prepare. I always say that cooking is a mental, is an art. It's not a science. It starts from the mind. Once you mentally prepare what you are cooking, it becomes a lot easier because you're not overthinking. You already have everything mapped out, you know. Yeah, so I'm trying to remove all the dirt because we need it. We don't need any dirt in the fish, you know. So though I'm still gonna clean it very well. Still gonna clean it very well. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. This is making vegetable soup. I'm going to be using spinach and kale for this vegetable. I'm going to be adding roasted turkey. We have our goat meat boiling. For those that joined us early, you saw us wash the goat meat and put it away, right? So thank you, Home Cook Meals. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you. How is your son? How is your lovely family? How is everything? Thank you everyone for joining. So this is catfish. This is roasted catfish. I didn't roast it myself. I bought it this way. So I'm cleaning it out because I can't use it this way. When they roast it, they don't do a good job cleaning this fish. They just roast it like that, and it kind of makes the whole cooking process slower. Like, what would it cost for them? I remember way back when I was home, there used to be some that were actually clean. See, it's why you have to really clean it. Imagine, see, like you have to just do a good job thoroughly cleaning. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Thank you for joining this live stream. Do you mind to tell me where you're watching from? If I should even put a poll in the chat, do you know what vegetable soup is? Let me put up that poll. Have you had vegetable with spinach and kale before? I like to see what the responses are on that, because I'm making, yeah. Have you tried spinach and kale vegetable before? That's what we are making. Ah, thank God, thank God. Sis Chi, have you made spinach and kale? I'm not sure I've seen that on your page. I know you make a lot of spinach, but I'm not sure you've done kale and spinach before. See how dirty the water is. That's so dirty. Ooh. So imagine if we didn't wash. There's even no way we won't wash. Oh goodness. Like, just imagine. Just imagine. So this is first washing we're doing, right? Let's get rid of all of that. We're not going to come back and do another round of rinsing while the meat is boiling. Okay. Oh, you haven't tried the two? Oh no, forget it too. It's really nice. Like, it's, in fact, it's so nice. It's really. I'm not even joking. It's really nice. Spinach and kale vegetable. See, so see how dirty the water is. See how dirty the water is. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the dirt, and then we're going to rinse one more time. Okay. Even the bowl we used to rinse, it's so dirty. It got everywhere, very messed up. Oh. No, you should try it out. You should try the two together. It tastes like Yoruba Efo Riro. If you like Yoruba Efo Riro, you will like it. In fact, you will not know the difference. You don't know the difference. That's what I've been doing since we got here. When you can't get Efo Riro. I'll just wash this out so we can use it for the to mix the fish again. Okay. So the vegetable, I blanch, but the vegetable I'm using, it's been pre-blanched from the store, so it makes the cooking process a lot faster. You're gonna see when I get to that point. The only reason why I'll be adding water is because it's frozen. I didn't bring it out to completely defrost because I also don't want the color to change. Else, you're gonna see in a short while. Don't worry. The vegetable has been pre-blanched, so it's okay. We can use it 100% like that, the way it is. It makes the whole cooking process, honestly, this is the most difficult part of it though, getting the protein ready. My vegetable doesn't take long to cook at all. It's so fast. Okay, so let's do second rinsing of our dirty catfish. See what we got from the fork. That's what we got though. But the water is a lot better now, right? It's still quite dirty. Let's see. Not as bad as it was when we started, but then. So now, I'll patiently be cleaning it out. Remove little ones like this. Just gonna get a smaller bowl to put it inside. Thank you everyone for joining my live this evening. We are making vegetable soup. This is the fish we are using. This is the second rinsing we're doing, thorough rinsing. Oh, see how clean. It was what? The stress. See how clean that looks. So I'm just going to cut it into like little chunks. That's the thing about this fish, You miss Efo Riro? Oh no. Oh no. No. If you try it this way, there's nothing to miss, honestly. If you try this one I'm doing, it's as good as Efo Riro. See, it's as good as Efo Riro. You won't say you miss Efo Riro after this. Honestly, I've done it a few times. This is not the first time I'm going live to make Efo Riro. I've done it. It was one of the early videos I did when I started this YouTube page. Oh, in general, I've been. Do you know I'm almost beginning to forget how it was, the taste it used to have, because I'm kind of used to this taste now, that it has become normal. And I know you do vegetable a lot in you add vegetable to a lot of the soups you make. See, it's looking very clean, Abby. I think I did a good job cleaning the fish. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Once we're done cleaning the fish, we are waiting for the goat meat to boil. But I'll show you guys the roasted turkey we are using. Thankfully, that one I bought it that way, so it's kind of clean. It's not like this one. So this one is a little bit stubborn. No, but we're going to get rid of it. We don't want. Did you guys see that? See why you have to pay attention and clean it very, very, very well. This one is annoying me though. It's being stubborn. Just see. Yeah. I have a thing for wanting to clean things very well. Do you think that's OCD? Yeah, OCD in cooking. I think it's normal, right? For some of us to want to over clean when we are cooking. Is there anything called over cleaning in cooking? Is there anything called over cleaning? So much cleaning in cooking. Only me. Sis now. Oh my goodness, come on. I can't be the only one that likes to clean this way. Stop breaking my heart now. Hey. But see, are you not proud of me? The way I'm cleaning it. Even if I give you this food, you'll be very happy to eat it and say, yes, it was well made. Oh my goodness, the smell of the goat meat is all over this place. Oh my God, the smell is so good. That goat meat is going to do justice to that vegetable. Thank you everyone for joining this live. We're making vegetable with spinach and kale. This is the fish we're using. This is catfish. It was roasted, but it was very dirty. So we washed it, and this is what we have. So clean, really, really clean. Yeah. So once we get this out of the way, we are going to blend the pepper and start. The thing is, the moment you blend the pepper like this, you start cooking. So I have the Pomo has been washed, so that shouldn't take time at all to add. Okay, then a few of this. Yeah, I stopped tempting you. You can. Oh, thank you, Jane, for joining. How are you? Yeah. So this is our fish. Our fish is ready. So let me move that to one side. This is the turkey we're going to be using. I'll put this in the microwave to defrost briefly, and then I'll cut. Do I even need to do that? I don't think so. See, it's already pulling apart. This is roasted turkey. So I'll just cut it into smaller chunks. But before we do that, let's clean here up a bit. That fish, it did a strong thing. These people that sell fish, they're not good people. They should at least be cleaning it small, so that the cooking process should not be this tedious. If they clean it a little bit, it will make it a lot easier. Just imagine how we're having to do because we want to make vegetable. Guys, tell me in the comments, have you tried kale and spinach before? Only one person has told me, and I have how many people on this call? Have you tried kale and spinach? What's your experience? What do you think? I like to hear from people. How many chefs do I have? Oh my God. Let's go and look at the goat meat. So come back and watch this. Let's see how the goat meat is faring, okay? Ooh, are you ready? Tell me you ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. Are you ready to see that? Tell me you're ready. See what we have. Dude. Hey, let me get the phone away from that steam. You see that? Do well to please like this video. Let me turn it. I want to get this one. Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to add the pomo. So this is the pomo we're using, the cow skin. I'll add it to, because it has been washed. I washed that already. So I'm just going to add that to the goat meat. And then we'll cover everything. And allow it to boil briefly. Tell me you like what you're seeing. You know that's my favorite line when I'm cooking. Do you like what you're seeing? Do you like what you're seeing? Tell me you like it. If you like what you're seeing, give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh. So because I've added, what's it called? I'm going to add just more salt. Not a lot. Just a little more. And I'll add bouillon powder. The beef one, not chicken. Just some bouillon powder. I'm going to be using this. They didn't pay for advertisement, so let's not. Don't mind me. It's just it's a popular brand. That's what I'm using. Okay. So let's give that a good turn, like I always say. So for people asking what vegetable am I using, so this is the vegetable I'm using. This is kale. This is spinach. It's been blanched. This is another brand of spinach. I think there's still one more kale. I'll bring it out. That's another spinach. So those are the vegetables we're going to be using. Yes, there's one more spinach. I didn't want it to be frozen. Okay, and one more kale. Yes, this is another kale we're going to be using. So yeah, those are all our vegetables. Let me just leave them here. But let's see if the pepper would allow us to use it. Let's cover this to cook together while we deal with the turkey. Since we are done with the fish, this is the fish we washed, so I'll leave it here. And that's the palm oil. So basically, this is everything we're going to be using to cook. Palm oil, that's locust beans, the vegetable, and that's the what's it called, the fish. So now let's go back and the pepper and the turkey. Okay, I'm going to wash out this. Wash this out. Like I always say, cleaning and cooking, they go together. You can't separate them. Cooking and cleaning, they go together. Okay. So this is the turkey. I'll rinse out those bowl. I don't want to use them in big chunks like that. So this is clean. This is roasted turkey. It's not raw turkey. This is roasted. Typically, I use this for pepper sauce sometimes. So I'm just gonna cut out. It's still frozen, right? Let me see as much as I can. I don't need big chunks really in the vegetable, so that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, cut it out. Yeah, get rid of ice. I don't need the ice. I bought that from the freezer straight up. That's why it's showing all those what's it called? Oh, that is bone. No, I can't do anything about that. This is not bad. This size is good. That's not bad. Oh goodness, this size. Okay, that's not bad either. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, it's actually not bad. I thought it was going to be more difficult. Okay, yeah, I can leave this way too, right? Oh no, that's gonna cut my, yeah. Perfect. We have our roasted turkey for the vegetable. It's ready. Do you like it? Let me quickly wash this out. Like I always say, you don't want to leave anything. It's pretty late. It's pretty late here now. I want to finish this and retire for the evening. So let me just quickly wash this out, and then we can deal with the pepper. Bring out the food processor, please, for the pepper quickly. Okay, thank you everyone for joining my live stream. I am making vegetable soup using spinach and kale. I'm not going to be adding any swallow because it's pretty late. I'm just going to make this and keep it in the freezer, and then we're going to come back to it later. So we have a lot of protein we're using catfish, we're using roasted turkey, we're using goat meat and what's it called? Goat meat and what? Goat meat and, oh goodness, what else are we using? Goat meat, pomo, catfish. Anyways, this is the pepper. So I'm not sure this pepper will be enough. That's the only concern I have. It's not pepper season. Well, we don't have pepper yet in this province. We are waiting for them to bring it. It's very painful. Normally, I like to use a lot of tatashe for this. So if you're making this particular what's it called, soup, typically you should use habanero tatashe, habanero. and rodo, scotch bonnet, and onion, ginger garlic. But because it's so hot, jeez, that's very hot. The pepper. Oh goodness. Anyway, let's do justice. Thank you so much to everyone who joined this evening. I really do appreciate the support. Okay, so I'm using jalapeno. Jalapeno. I hear the J is silent. Jalapeno. Sorry, my accent. Jalapeno. Okay. This is habanero. Is that correct? Did I pronounce that right? Habanero. When you have teenagers in the house, they correct your English. Habanero. Jalapeno. 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 How? Jalapeno. Jalapeno. Yeah, I'm trying to learn from them. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to remove the insides of this ones. So this is not spicy. The jalapeno is not spicy. Yeah. And I'm just removing the seed. I don't like seeds showing in my soup when I blend. For vegetable, it really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Like, it's really not necessary. For vegetable, the seeds are allowed to show. It's not a big deal. Anyway, but I like when it's clean like this. Oh my god, that scotch bonnet is very hot. It's really choking. It's really choking. Thank you for joining. Please like this video, subscribe to this page. You can be rest assured we would always have yummy homemade meals. And on this page, it's okay for us to make mistakes. We are all learning in the kitchen together. Nobody is perfect. I am a work in progress. So I don't hold myself to high standards or high expectations when it comes to being in the kitchen. I'm that real girl. I'm that real chef. Very authentic. All I want to do is cook, have fun while cooking. So if you're like me, you want to have fun while cooking, then you found the right page. So where's my the knife? Okay, just gonna be peeling. Yeah, so you need a lot of onions. Oh, and before I forget, we're gonna be adding crayfish. We're gonna blend with the crayfish. You thought that what? I'm trying to read what you said though. You thought they are what? I missed that chat to Sis Chi. What are you trying to say? Okay. So this is the onions we're going to be adding to the pepper we want to blend. So that's the pepper there. If you guys can see the pepper, it's just beside me there. Okay. Okay. It's quite late here. I was supposed to have done this live like 2 hours earlier than now. But see, sometimes just procrastinate. So I don't think onions are ever too much. Do you think onions are ever too much in vegetable? I don't think so. What do you guys think? Oh, the pepper. Oh, do you think that's spicy or what? It'll be enough for the vegetable. I hope it will. We'll just add enough palm oil. Oh, are they spicy? I don't think so. I think they're just like shombo. You know what? You know the one we call shombo. I don't think that's spicy. Shombo. I don't know the English name for shombo. But I don't think I'm not sure. At this point, I'm actually confused. We're gonna know at the end of today. Because I don't have a lot of habanero. I'm using more of the jalapeno. Jalapeno. Do you pronounce that thing right? Sis Chi? I can't be the only one on the call that doesn't know how to pronounce jalapeno. My kids are laughing at me because I'm not able to pronounce jalapeno. But it's okay. Just kidding. Okay. Is that a crime, actually? Not too much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the onions are not too much, you said. One more rinse. And then we're going to clean up and go to blend. Let me just cut it up the way it's going to enter the blender straight up. Oh, no. I was almost going to forget the crayfish. Give me a bowl that I can put the crayfish inside, so I can also rinse it. So because I don't have powder crayfish, I'm going to be rinsing crayfish and blending it raw with this. It makes a lot of difference. It's in the vegetable. No, a smaller one. Okay. I don't. Yeah. I'm just going to clean it up. So let's deal with the crayfish. I hope it's not as... This is the crayfish. I don't have a lot of crayfish at home, so... Give that small sieve. Let's see if we can sieve out. You know what? Instead of that, let's just pour it here. That might work, right? Do you do this? Do you blend crayfish with your pepper? Does anybody on the call blend crayfish with their pepper? Okay. I like to blend crayfish with the pepper. It makes... It eats differently. You know, that's one of my favorite words. Bangs, eats. Anything that makes a difference. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. So now, as usual, we're going to get rid of all the dirt and clean up while we're at it. I hope that is blocked so it doesn't escape. Ooh, see all of that dirt? No way. That's a lot of dirt. How? What's it called is ready. The meat is ready. Like, I can perceive the smell. Let's just... The aroma. Okay, I can perceive the aroma. I have a lot of people teaching me English here. I can perceive the aroma, okay? Not so much, eh? But this is okay now. This is the crayfish we're using. This is the quantity of pepper. How does that look? Let me just clean up here. I think this is the last thing we are doing here, and then we're going to move to the main place. This place is just temporary. Once we are done cleaning now, let the main work begin. Let the main task begin. Okay? Just going to wash my hands and then we'll move. We'll move. Hi you guys today. Thank you so much to everyone watching my live. We are making spinach and kale vegetable with plenty protein. I was actually going to add shrimps, but I had a rethink. Anyway, let's go. Okay, let's move. This is what we're blending. Boom. So because I don't want it to be smooth, yeah, I need to turn off the burner of the meat. I'm going to be using this food processor, and I've just added everything inside. I'm not sure it will go in once, so I'll have to mute while it's blending. Then give me one. Okay, I forgot to slice some, so I'll quickly remove two to slice. And then I forgot to... No, everything can go in here. So I'm going to mute while we... This shouldn't be smooth. Come on. Hey. you doing this now? Don't disgrace me on live TV. It was going to disgrace itself, not me. Anyway, this is my food processor. It does a good job. So I will have to mute while I do the blending. Please help me. I have to do it twice. Let me just pop this out. Then we will blend the next just want to get a cutlery to move that out. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We're blending the pepper we're using for the vegetable soup. I don't like anything wasting. Don't worry, I didn't forget the crayfish. I had it. Okay. So this is the consistency I like to use. You're allowed to be flexible. You can make it smoother than this. You can make it more coarse than this. Whatever works for you, really. That's not a hill I want to die on. Like, for vegetable, there's a lot of flexibility allowed. One thing for a fact is I will not add tomatoes to my vegetable mix. How about you guys? Okay. So let's continue the blending. Add that in. Okay. For whatever reason, this blender is choosing to just be silly tonight. Okay, thank you. That's the one we're blending. Give me a bowl for this, please. The one we are slicing. A plate for me to just slice this one. The one I'm going to fry the pepper with. How did this escape? This shouldn't be here. And then this is the crayfish. The crayfish we clean to use, remember? So I'm just going to add that to blend, okay? I don't have powdered crayfish to add to the vegetable. That is why I'm blending this. Blending this to the vegetable, okay? In the hope that I use all the pepper. If I don't use all the pepper, it will pain me. Okay. So I left these 2 onions because I'm gonna slice them. So jeez. I'm gonna mute again so that the noise is not in your. So we're done blending. And it's time for us to, yeah. Ooh, sorry. Accident happened in the kitchen. Anyway, so that's what we have. I want to use this. I'm just going to rinse this out so I can use it for, what's it called? The onions. I'll slice that right away. Please let me wash that out immediately. Don't leave it there. Yeah, quickly wash it out. So that's all the pepper, but let me quickly slice these onions out so we can add it and use it right away. Thank you. I'm just going to make this. This is vegetable, really. I don't need. There's no special cutting for onions for vegetable. Or is there any special cutting for onions? Just cut. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We're making vegetable soup. As a matter of fact, we're actually almost done, if you ask me. Because the moment you start cooking like this. Okay, that's the onion. So you're gonna add onions. You're gonna add what's it called, locust beans. So okay. Okay, so we have our onions ready. Just gonna move all of that. And the next thing is the locust beans. Those are the first two things we need, the onions and the locust beans. And the pepper. And then the protein. So we have everything we need. And that's the pot. So we're about to start the main task. Stay with me. So that's the protein we boiled, remember? That's protein we're